Barrios, lots of different things that they jump into. And Mary Brayley, who does just an outstanding job with Los Barrios, is joining us this morning. Hey, Miss Mary, how you doing today?
Good morning. How are you?
How
Kick,
you doing?
kick.
That's it. Lighthouse, McDonald's Give Back Day, Los Barrios de Amarillo. First off, Mary, let's tell the people what Los Barrios de Amarillo is.
Well, I'd love to. So, Los Barrios de Amarillo is a volunteer led organization that helps promote student success. And we do it in a couple of ways. We do it with middle schoolers in a huge college and career conference that talks about career exploration because, as a middle schooler, you don't know what you want to be.
Right.
The average, whenever you ask a student that's in those grades what they want to be, they can say a nurse, doctor, or police officer. But what we aim to do is help them take a deeper dive to talk about careers in different fields, just so that they can start exploring things that might be interesting to them. And then when we hold our high school event, we take students and say, okay, now that you think you have an idea of what you would like to be, let's figure out the steps to get there. What classes should you be taking in high school, and what classes will you have to take whenever you're in college?
When you start talking about career steps, really, the younger you get it on a kid's mind, the better off and the greater the outcome is expected, right?
That's so true, Chuck. And, we also give out scholarships to qualified high school seniors. And this is not just in Amarillo, this is in Region 16, so throughout the Texas Panhandle. But, Chuck, we ask our recipients, whenever I interview them, after they've received the scholarship, I ask them, what do you wish you would have known? And they always, always say, I wish somebody would have talked to me earlier
Right.
because now I'm in high school and I'm graduating this year. And oh my gosh, all of a sudden I'm an adult and I have to make these decisions and I don't know what to do.
But we look at it, and Lord knows, infrastructure is always at the forefront of our minds. And you look at a community like the Barrio, North Heights, whatever it may be, and we see the physical issues that we could address and work on and build, use cement and brick with.
Right.
But one of the things that I think is so very important, and probably is the best way to rebuild a community, is through the people. Why has Los Barrios really made that a point for them to be an advocate for, to be a leader in how we develop people of these communities? And like I said, with your educational scholarship, why is that so important for Los Barrios?
Well, you said it. I mean, we are currently, the Barrio Neighborhood Planning Committee is doing a great job trying to revitalize that particular area. North Heights Association is trying to do it for that area. Same for San Jacinto and Eastridge. And that's great for the community. That's great for those areas of town and the community as a whole. But we have to remember we have to be healthy. And one of the ways that we
Hmm.
can be healthy is by getting an education. Doesn't always mean college. It can mean a trade school. We definitely need trades. That's our biggest need that's facing our communities right now. But or also just a certification, not just a certification, but getting certified in something. And once those students start understanding, and their families, it's really important for the families to understand why they need to invest in their child's future, because we all know it's very expensive and daunting. And so when parents find out how much it is, they're just like, no, maybe you should go to work. But if they would just allow them to get a higher education, if the students would get a higher education, then they'll be that much better of a citizen, be able to give back to the community. It's known that they, are happier and healthier.
I like to consider this as the human infrastructure. Just like we need sewer, we're gonna need some brains to operate the darn thing too. So it's really an investment in the human infrastructure.
That's so true. And it's not always easy for parents to see that because they worked when they were young. Their parents
Right.
worked when they were young, and you just go back generations, right? But that's why we also hold things for the parents. So, for instance, Amarillo College called us up and they said, we noticed a decline um, in our rates of going to dual credit classes, and they're
Right.
expensive. They're $150. What can you do to help us? So we got together at the Wesley Community Center gym, invited parents, told the parents, okay, bring your kids. We're going to feed you. We're going to talk about what does dual credit mean and why is it important, especially for AISD, because you have Thrive, and Thrive is free. So parents are thinking, well, why should I invest $150 on a dual credit class when they're still going to go to college and it's free? And so we had to explain, this isn't just another college course. This is getting them ready,
Right.
because high school versus college, it's very different, and
Yes, it
kids are
is.
always shocked.
You
So
know,
it's our responsibility to talk to those parents as well.
I can tell you up front. I can remember back some days ago when getting a high school diploma. Hey, that was it. You have
That's
reached
what we
the
need.
epitome. But
Yeah.
now, hey, I got a high school diploma. Well, you might need a little bit more than that. And
And that's right. And that's how we started. It was a call to action from the superintendent back in 1971. The
yes,
Caprock
ma'am.
Hispanic male is not graduating. And 52 years later, you're right. We need more.
Yeah.
Right.
You can give back. McDonald's Give Back Day, Amarillo, Canyon, Borger, Pampa, the surrounding areas. Go to a McDonald's, and a portion proceeds will be donated to Los Barrios as they continue to invest in the most infrastructure in any community. That's the people. Miss Mary, have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's always fun to start the day with you guys.
All right, we're going to